happening, man? We up in this thing, man. I'ma shoot this real quick, man. This is called, I'm calling this one right here, man. They need a manager, man. You know what I'm talking about? One thing that I figured out, man, is, I hate to break this, well, y'all already know, you know what I'm saying? But, man, they all hoes, man. And what's so fucked up is that shit goes so deep. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you know I got shit looking skinny, so motherfucker don't know. But oh yeah, I got them guns. Don't get that shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? But you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah, man. So basically, I realized this. I've been realized this, but I realized this with a good friend of mine, and I'm still gonna say she my friend. I still got mad love for her, cause you got to show love to people who give you game, whether it's disappointing or not. It's still game. You know what I'm saying? They gave you game on what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? So she'll always be my best friend. You feel what I'm saying? Well, she'll always be a friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So we don't understand this, but when everything that didn't make sense, like when people was like, Too Short and all these rappers was like rapping about bitches and hoes and shit like that, they was telling you something that you couldn't see. And it, like they say, they hide everything in plain sight. Every woman that you done been across has been a hoe, whether you know it or not. This goes to your mama, your sister, your grandma. You gotta look at it, man. The way that America's black women belongs to white men, belongs to the Ku Klux Klan or whoever run America, which we know is white people, right? So all of these black women belong to them secretly. So they hang out in the hood with you, but look at the shit that they do. It's simple. All it takes is a man and a woman to build a team and keep outsiders out. It's just like a basketball game. Me and you teammates, I pass the ball to you, you pass the ball, and what is the intention of any game is to keep the opposition from getting in or getting around or stopping you from making a point. But with black women as a teammate, they are on intentionally passing the ball to other people, fumbling the ball, coercing with the opposition. They do this all the time, and it's too simple. It's too simple. See, the people understand that the other part that we need to black men is the black woman, and without the black woman, black men I made a substantial amount of money, but I could have made 10 times more had I would have had that other puzzle piece, that other game player with me. But I just understood that it wasn't. And I want to tell you this story, man. When I was a little kid, when I was like 15 to 16, I moved in with my sister, and it was this old man that, like, he had a wife and kids, but one of his kids was in jail. He was like my age. He was like older than me, like 17. And he had another kid that was old, named, Carlos. He was like 29, 27. So I had never met them, so I used to go like next door and like sit out here with this old man, because I grew up like around old people, so that kind of helped me a whole lot, because it told me a lot of shit. And all you had to do is, like in my day, was just be that person that would sit down and listen, because they see that you like 15 and you'll sit down and listen to them, and if they tell you to do something, you'll do it. They send you to the store, you come back with all their money, they'll fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So the dude, like the old man, right, we used to sit on the porch and I'd talk to him in the summertime and shit. So he was like, when his son came home, he had a son named, I ain't gonna say his name, but he came home from jail. He was like 17, 16, big dude. He was like, yeah, y'all be friends, because y'all about the same age. So me and him became friends. Then when his oldest son came, his name was, well, it don't matter what his name was, but he was like 27. I was like 15, 16. So he told his children, treat me, that I'm like family. So whenever we go somewhere, because I used to know whenever we go somewhere, he like, man, some shit go down, nigga try to fuck with you, nigga. And that's the way both of them was. They was always like that. So I figured they daddy, because I was, just think about it. I'm a 15-year-old kid, and I'm cool with the daddy before I'm cool with the kids. The daddy turned me on to the kids, and then me and the kids became friends. But my number one friend was the old man. So one day we were sitting on the porch, and one thing I noticed about this older man, he was sick. I think he had cancer or whatever. and he was really kind of sick, and I used to sit out there and talk to him. And he told me one day, he said, man, I never eat pussy. Because some shit, probably came up, seen this girl. I was like, oh, she fine, I eat her pussy. He was like, man, I ain't never ate pussy. So I was like, man, yo, I'm looking at him like, man, you old as hell. You got kids, old, grown and shit. You ain't never ate pussy. He was like, nah. So I was like, why? He was like, man, that shit got a discharge to come out of it. So I was like, a discharge? He was like, yeah, I'm 15. I don't know what the fuck. I said, a discharge? He was like, yeah. He was like, I said, what's a discharge? He was like, he's like, man, it be fucking yellow shit in them bitches' panties. I ain't eating them bitches. He was like, man, and he married. And I'm gonna tell you about his wife. This was so crazy. His wife I was 15. This man was like 50, 60. And this nigga wife was so fucking fine. She was so fucking fine. And I ain't never seen nothing like that before in my life. This man got a fine ass wife. I mean, she's an older lady. Like, they're older. She fine as hell, man. And I used to look like, damn, this old ass lady fine. She got kids, so it's like I can't fuck with her like that, because I fuck with her husband, her kids, so they all gonna be looking like, nigga, trying to holler at my mama, which I would have never did that anyway. But, okay, so he was like, man, that shit got a discharge to come out of it. So I was like, a discharge? He was like, yeah. He was like, it's a yellow ass discharge. He was like, man, women be having all these problems. They have periods. They got discharges to come out they pussy. He was like, man, I ain't eating that shit. That motherfucking shit got all that discharge, all this old shit. And he was like, if a woman don't have a period, she'll die. So what the fuck I look like eating out of something that discharges blood, that if it don't come out of her, it'll kill her. So I was kind of like, yeah. But now, it's like, now, boom, I understand what he was saying. Like, the pussy ain't really meant to be ate, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. That shit ain't meant to be ate, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit got all kind of, no matter how fine the bitch is, that shit got all kind of shit draining out of it all times of day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And, so, man, it's like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a girl, like, man, it's like, after this point, man, I would never have another, like, a girlfriend or a wife. If I meet a girl, I say she's my wife if I really got feelings for her and shit. But I would never do that again. Like, I put out a lot of songs, which I got a song coming out tonight. I'm gonna drop it. It's called Management. You know what I'm saying? She need a manager. That's what it's called. And y'all need to check that song out, not just to give me points or whatever. I just want y'all to hear the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? In this song. So y'all need to check it out. It's called She Need a Manager. You know what I'm saying? I just actually did it. I just recorded it like probably no less than 30 minutes ago. You feel what I'm saying? So, okay. So the thing is, a lot of these women, man, that ain't a lot of these women. All these women are hoes, classy, in the ghetto. It don't matter where the fuck that hoe come from, bro. They all hoes, man, because first of all, through slavery, they've been trained to be hoes. So the grandma taught the mama taught the daughters, and this shit steady going on. That's why they like, listen, man, that's why they be like, oh, get a nigga money. Just think that's some white people shit. White people trying to get a nigga money all day. Just to what? Just so he can be looking stupid and they can laugh at him. What black women do? The same shit. Get your money. Get mad that you tear your car. I had a bitch get me through off of social media. Then they be snitching. These hoes go to the mother. These hoes are already down with the police. You feel me? As soon as they get in, whatever they in, they're already down with the. And if you notice, everybody that's not like a real black man, they whole opposition is to get you locked up or to get you killed as a black man. That's their whole opposition. Get them locked up or get them killed. You know what I'm saying? So I hate to tell y'all, man, but me personally, nigga, I'll go in the house and beat my bitch up. You feel me? But I'm already smart. I don't even have no bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and like when I say I'm fucking I'm celibate, that mean fuck a hoe and get the fuck on. No pillow talk. I'ma bust this nut and get the fuck on, bitch. I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? On the real. So, with that being said, I'm just putting y'all up on game, man. Like, you know, right now, man, no black woman is meant to be trusted unless we the people down with some real shit, and that hoe putting in a whole massive amount of work. Man, that hoe is on the other side. You feel me? Man, listen, man. I'm gonna tell you something. A bitch would rather be known as a hoe than a rich motherfucker. And she scream money all day. That's because that's what the white man tell her. That bitch don't give a fuck about no money. You feel what I'm saying? Cause listen, this how the world works. The world is a pimp. You feel what I'm saying? So this how the world pimp 'em. You make me $1 million. Let me go turn this light on. You make me $1 million, and you make me $1 million. You make me $1 million, and I give you 10%. That's how the world works. You give me $1 million. You give me $1 million, and I give you 10%. The more money you make, you might get a check for $20,000 and feel like, oh wow, I did something, man. That motherfucker that made $1.5 million on your dumb ass. And that's how these hoes do. So you gotta think about it. A bitch that'll make. Look at these bitches in the music industry. These bitches, motherfucker, make all this money, man. I know, man. These hoes ain't even got a Bentley. These hoes ain't even got an ass. I guarantee they riding around in the Toyota, and living in a condo. And they done sold all these. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that they just really just trying to what they call it. I hope that they really just trying to like manage their money. I hope nobody is giving them that type of money and keeping the rest. But yeah, man, that's what the world is, man. So it's like, man, with your bitch, with your any black bitch you deal with, bro. First of all, never look at a black bitch, a black woman as a woman. She a hoe. Don't never look at, and it's gonna be hard to do, man. But motherfuckers is killing their own family members and shit for money, so it ain't that hard. You gotta look at your whole motherfucking. Anybody that's a female, you have to look at them as they are a hoe. That's the only way you gonna survive this shit. Cause once they get them emotions is a drug. Once they get your emotions, man, listen. Last night, man, the bitch showed me some shit so real, man. Look what I did. I went in. I motherfucking got ready to take a bath, man, and put my clean, and I wash clothes before I take a bath. So when I went in, I put the clothes I was gonna put on after my shower. I washed that shit too. So I had to go get some more clothes and put that shit on. But that's how when they fuck your mind up like that. I was just shocked. Once I was like got over shocked, I said, okay, it is what it is, and I went on about my business. You know what I'm saying? But you know, nigga done promoted for these hoes, man. These hoes ain't gave a nigga nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, man, you know, that's how you know. If you do for somebody and they not doing for you, that's how you know, man. They ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I'ma let it go, cause we on some numbers here. And yo, man, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you the God honest truth. You can listen, man. You can keep on being a simp, or you can turn into an undercover pimp. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't look at myself as a pimp. I look at myself as a manager. You know what I'm saying? A pimp is an amateur. A manager is a manager. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to manage your whole life. You dig? So, you know, that's what I want to say. You know, after this day, nobody should be saying, oh, my girlfriend, my wife, because there's no such thing as that shit. There ain't no such thing. If you believe that you got a girlfriend and you got a wife, you want them niggas to watch TV every time. And believe what the news and the media say. That's what type of nigga you is. You know what I'm saying? And you can hate me, but hey, man, at least I told you the truth, man. I gave you some news you can use. You did. So, you know, that is the shit. It's no such thing as no woman, no hoe. I mean, it's no such thing as no woman. She's only known as a bitch or a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You can joke and say she a lady, but she knows she ain't no damn. She knows she ain't no damn lady. She knows she a hoe. So, you know, that's what it is. That's what we gotta do. So that's how, you know, I have to switch it up. I never have a girlfriend or a wife ever. You know what I mean? So, I'm up out of here. Man, y'all be cool, man. Got mad love for you. Do your thing. Fuck a lot of hoes. Get a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And look good, smell good, and be really doing good, not Insta stunting. You know what I'm saying? Online stunting. You know what I'm talking about? Real talk. We out of here, bitch.